Hi seniors, we often get asked, how do we pay for college? So the counselors wanted to put together a little short presentation with a PowerPoint, just going over how scholarships work, where you can apply for them, and how to find them. So to start off, your three primary sources of scholarships will be, your first is the college that you apply to, second is local organizations or affiliations, and then third would be national organizations. This quick presentation will go through how you find them and what happens next. Again, the biggest chunks of money you will get will come directly from the college that you apply to. Those scholarships are often renewable, so if they give you a $5,000 renewable scholarship for 4 years, that could become $20,000 of free money. For seniors, make sure you've applied for all available scholarships through that college. If the trigger is an ACT score, find out the last date to provide a new score to them. So if you have a 21 ACT and their trigger is a 22, make sure you retake the ACT if you can to improve that by 1 point if possible. And if the trigger is a weighted GPA, ask them about recalculating your GPA, because at Eden Prairie High School, we do not weight grades, so your GPA is not weighted. For juniors and sophomores, just consider a range of schools, and then funding usually goes to the students at the upper end of the applicant pool. For local scholarships, some local scholarships have a very, very small applicant pool. We had one this year that only 6 people applied for a local scholarship, and 3 people ended up getting money. So you have a 50% chance of actually gaining free money by applying for local scholarships. They're usually available to almost all 9th through 12th graders, and all of the scholarships that we have are listed in the Naviance tab under colleges. And so if you go in the Naviance under college tab, it's on the very bottom. Their scholarships are added weekly on Wednesday mornings, and they can be found in the daily bulletin too, so parents can always look through that if they're asking about where to find scholarships. If you look, this will be on your Naviance page. You go into the colleges tab, on the very bottom it says scholarship list. That's where you would find the whole list of scholarships. If you click on that list, this is kind of an example of what it would look like. So you can see at the top there, it says Alert Magazine Scholarship, American Chemical Society Scholars Program, and there's probably about 80 more scholarships. So you have to click on each one to see if you can apply. The multi-scholarship application, there's 15 local scholarships worth about $75,000 this year. More will be added next year. And to apply, you'd go to Naviance, go to your About Me tab, and look on the left side that says Surveys to Take in the upper left-hand margin of the page. It should say multi-scholarship application in that area, and that's where you can apply. Take time to give more information. Remember who's reading the application. So if it's a engineering scholarship, you might want to make sure to add in your engineering classes you took or things you've done outside of school that pertain to that area. Again, this is where it's going to show you in Naviance where to apply. So you can see it's About Me tab, and on the far left side it says Eden Prairie Local Multi-Scholarship Application. Again, that one application is good for up to 15 local scholarships. Other notable local scholarships, there's the Richard M. Schultz Scholarship, which is $5,000 and it's renewable for up to 4 years. It's targeted to middle-income families, but requires the FAFSA to be filled out. And that's the largest local scholarship we offer. A lot of your sports, if you play sports, that organization will offer money too. There's a soccer scholarship, a baseball scholarship through their funds and through their organizations. Basketball, lacrosse, a lot of sports have them. The Gene Harris Scholarships promotes diversity. The John Hein Miller Scholarship kind of promotes character, athletics, and community service. And there's also a Voice of Democracy local scholarship that's open from 9th through 12th graders that offers a $500 first place reward. Other scholarships you could look for your parents' workplace. A lot of big companies offer scholarships to employees' kids, so that's a good place to start. And then organizations that parents and grandparents are affiliated with, so a lot of local clubs and organizations will have scholarships that run through them too, or religious organizations. National scholarship search. All national scholarships are listed in our Naviance scholarship list. Fastweb.com is another reputable search engine online to look for national ones. Consider using an alternative email address. We have a lot of students that use their email address since 4th grade, and it's not the most appropriate email address, so try using a more professional one. And then focus on scholarships that are a strong fit for you, not just a general one that you think you might win. Pick one that's a strong fit for you. And then never pay anybody for scholarship leads. You'll get a lot of mailings that say, if you give us $500, we'll guarantee you $20,000 in scholarships. Never pay for those. Application strategies. Check for new scholarships weekly. Again, either in the daily bulletin or in Naviance. Compile an accomplishment list, because obviously those scholarships will want to know what you've accomplished in your life. And then consider the audience. So consider who you are writing the application for. Many of these groups want to award scholarships to students who might not otherwise get them. So anything that'll help you stand out will help. And then they understand the challenges families face, so make sure they understand your challenges that you've had in your life. Quick application strategies, be ready to write. A lot of scholarships require an essay. Some are 1 page, some are 2 page, some are a certain amount of words. So be ready to write, and definitely use a proofreader to read it over again before you send it in. Modesty does not pay. Make sure you advocate for yourself and to let them know how much you've done in your life. And then if you need a letter of recommendation, give that person at least 2 weeks time to write a letter, and then start discussing this in spring of junior year if possible. And then if you need any nominations, you can always talk to your counselor or teachers, have them nominate you for an application. And then any follow-up, scholarship money often goes directly to the school, so they might write you a check directly to the school. So you have to send that to the school once you get in college. And then scholarships are available for current college students too, so don't stop applying after you get in college thinking that scholarships are only for high school kids. If you have any questions at all, you can obviously come see your counselor or stop into the CRC. Thank you very much.